some of these guys have talked about, everybody not clicking on the same day, everybody not playing well in the same game. How close are you guys, do you think, to that?
I would like to say that we're really close, but until we do it once, it's hard to say. If this team ever get 5 or 6 of these guys playing great the same night, who knows how good we could be. And if we do it consistently, it's scary.
What's the closest you've been in a game?
I thought we really played well offensively against Missouri. I think that would probably be the closest.
The transition defense popped up again Saturday. What have you all been working on to address that since then?
We've been working on it for quite a while, and I think the thing that we have to continue to do is continue to build on it, continue to remind them of how important it is, because every team seems to be using that as a disadvantage for us, and it's a weakness of our team that we got to correct.
Is that one of the many pitfalls of young teams? The young guys just
no question.
Is that not their instinct to turn and sprint?
No question. There's a saying that we're taking pictures. So the ball goes up, somebody shoots it, and we're watching the ball instead of getting back on defense.
The young team, what's the risk in overlooking Auburn, especially with Florida coming up Saturday?
There's no risk in overlooking Auburn. We all know that Auburn can beat us. We know that we're going to get their best game. We know that they're a very, very good team who has 2 guards who are really playing well. The last 5 games, one of them's Denson's averaging 24, and Harrell is averaging 20. If we walk in there and think that we're going to just beat them, it's not happening. We will have to play well to beat that team, and especially at home, at their home.
You hear some coaches this time of year say, well, we are what we are the rest of the way. Is that, you buy that? Is it less true of a team this young?
I don't buy it. I think that every day that we come in, our sole philosophy is to get better each day. And we're so young, and what we are can change tomorrow. We are very talented, but we're young. One game we could be an excellent post team. One game we could be an excellent guard-oriented team. We have very good depth, but they have to play well together. So for us, it's every day getting better.
What do you make of the ups and downs Willie's had here lately?
Mental. I just think just the mental approach to the game. Willie's a very, very talented player, as we all know. There are games where he comes out and gets 16, 6 blocks, 6 rebounds. Then the next night, for whatever reason, not mentally prepared to do that every single night. He's figuring it out, and when he does, hopefully we get him to play consistently, because he is a big, big key to this team being a great team.
Are you the guy that pushes on him the most?
I wouldn't say the most. I think Coach Cal probably pushes on him a little more than me, but I do push on him. I push on all of them, but that's a part of it.
Kenny, what about Dakari? Can you talk about how he's coming along?
Very proud of Dakari as a staff. He's grown so much. He's running the floor very well. He's taking the role of being a starter. He's looking up to the challenge. As long as he keeps getting better and keep fighting, he'll do well for us.
What are you seeing from Julius's development and how he's dealing with being the focus of so much of the other team's plan?
Julius' situation is a little different. Julius is facing something that not many college guys face. On the perimeter, they're sending 3. On the post, they're sending 2. So it's hard for him to be in one-on-one situations, which means that we as a team have to help him, and he should start every game out being a facilitator, and then we have enough talent around him where we can burn them as a team. If that happens, it opens it up for him. The other part of the game is the better we are defensively and running out in transition, the better it is for him. It loosens him up.
Does John Hood have a defined role in this team, or is it just kind of a case-by-case basis?
No, I would say John Hood has been one of our most prominent leaders, best leaders. He's one of the most energetic guys in practice, totally positive, comes in every day and works his tail off. And when he got his opportunity, he took advantage of it and played really well. I thought that, it'd be hard for us to win that game at Mississippi State without him.
How hard is it to be a leader when you don't play or play very little?
Extremely hard, because you don't know when your time is coming, and you're being vocal to young players who are seeing you not play. But he's never deterred. He's always being positive. He's always talking to guys, motivating guys. And when his time came, again, he produced.
Is it a little easier when you played with the John Walls and Eric Blitzes and Mark
No
Cousins?
question. I think yesterday's meeting, Cal talked about the players that John Hood has played with. And probably no other college player has played with so many NBA guys as Hood has. So that in itself is invaluable to our team and for his leadership role.
Cal took issue on Saturday with the way Julius responded on a couple of those plays on helping Dakari on defense. How did he take that when you all went back and looked at the film, and what has he done since then?
I think the big part is showing him on film. You know, in the heat of the battle, you get emotional, so you may not see it the way the coach sees it. So when we broke down the film and showed it to him, he understood and he saw it. It's all a part of growth. Julius Randle is a talented kid who's a great basketball player, but he's learning. A year ago, he was playing high school basketball.
Kenny, with James Young, is the challenge still to get him to drive more and play through contact so he can go to the line instead of just settling for perimeter shots all the time?
No question. I think James, I don't know the percentage of three-point shots opposed to twos, but James Young is 6'7" and a great jump shot shooter. If he ball fakes and get in the lane, he can make one dribble pull-ups, he can get fouled and go to the free throw line. There's so much more that he can do to help this team than just stand still and shoot jumpers. We need that from him, and that's his growth. That's a part of what he has to do to help this team be great.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thank you, folks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Keith.
Thanks, kid.